I will start by way of a warning that, according to science and religion proper, we find that astrology is basically just what people say about it. And that to say that something is the case, or will be the case, or was the case because of this planet in this position, should be proved wrong enough by the fact that when people talk about the sun signs and the various other things, they tend not to even, they don't talk about, okay, which days these are in heliacal rising, are a division of them into 12, 30, or 31 day periods according to the age of Aquarius. They don't do that. But people's beliefs in them can direct their character to a degree. We can find that out of the 84 usual combinations of Sun, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter, Venus, Saturn in Aquarius, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, and Capricorn are things that you're going to find the symbolism is something that if we were honest enough and thinking enough that something in our life relates to each of these combinations. But we shouldn't look at these things and say that we should or shouldn't get into relationships. We should be worried about our interactions with somebody because we know when their birthday is. Oh no, well I can't, not that sign. But some of these illustrations are not. These are these immutable signs? No, that looks like air. Like, okay, the order of some of that. Because I'm going to show you what I mean. There's a lot of interesting categories. Yeah, you have people, but what about all the celebrities that didn't fit their thing of whoever the sun sign is? If people worship anything, they're going to have better psychological or physical well-being, but there are some more than others. And Aries, this makes sense. Because see okay, what are you going to have to say about one night stands and 2 years and lifetime? What are you going to use as pickup lines? I mean, if you take on a persona, you're going to take on whatever. Stalking, teasing, money, how desirable. Obviously, they say Aries is of the most desirable and Pisces, but if you didn't know the signs, you wouldn't say that. I mean, are we supposed to have, between the sheets, let's get some hot toys? Things like this are obviously things about people, human character. And you're going to find that Taurus makes sense as a illustration. But yeah, you can't tell somebody's nature by the time of year when they were born. But see, Gemini again makes sense. It's either a voluptuous woman in the sky or a couple twins, male and female, brothers sometimes. And, I mean, to think this could make people into victims. Books like this could make people into victims. I've seen books on Vedic astrology. I've read a lot on Vedic astrology, and you see pretty much everything and its opposite. Yeah, Cancer is sort of a Taurus sort of part of it. So this stuff doesn't make sense in that way. But see, this is it kind of teaches you how a soothsayer could ruin your life. Leo makes, you kind of know what Leo is right away. And Virgo, but some of them you won't quite. Libra, the cardinal, fixed, and mutable. So after Libra would be the fixed. But signs aren't fixed. Sagittarius. Okay, I guess Sagittarius makes sense. A lot of animal puns, which leads a person to wonder, are they talking, I know they're talking about the thing, but you think for a second, are they talking about having sex with animals? What's wrong with them? Aquarius. In order, you kind of get it. If it's the age of Aquarius, it's a March sign. See, these people don't even have anything too, up to date. Pisces. Of course, you can have a dead fish on the Scorpio one, but if you have a pair of fish, but instead of your compatibility charts, it's incompatibility and that sort of thing. Oh, what's your sign? Yeah, don't decide your relationships or your business or anything else based on that. But I don't know, for a dollar or whatever it was it's a fair reference. But again, I'm not predicting the future. I'm not uncovering any, I'm not uncovering the unseen by some book like this. It's just, this is the sort of thing that people read, and you sort of expect that people to believe in this. And you do find little references like they're worshiping Venus or Mercury or something. And, if you don't tell people when Mercury retrograde is or something retrograde, they don't have the reaction, and if they don't believe in it, same thing. Of course, if they predict subtly, every so often and, oh, it's that time again, yeah, it's a different thing. Whether it's Venus is a morning star or evening star, it doesn't really matter. What people are into. Yeah, see, if you say, well, I'm this sign, so I must be into the following fetishes, it's going to be a problem. It's going to be a problem, and you may even force yourself on other people when they don't comply, because, I'm doomed to be this way because the stars, or I'm doomed to be, so victims, that this makes this could make its believers into victims. But let's not be so cynical and say that, okay, even if we use, it's like if you use symbolism, astrology can be something that you can put in or take out any message that you want. Emphasis on the if you want. It's not that these patterns have formed a special message for you. You're putting the message into it. Be honest about it.